Hey y'all, let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know if y'all can see me. Please give me a one more time in YouTube, and give me a 2 in Facebook. Give me a 1 on YouTube and give me a 2 on Facebook if y'all back in here with me. I know y'all saw it because the stuff happened live. This is a continuation of why does it seem like men are afraid to make commitment. Men seem very afraid to make commitment. When you jump in here, please, I ask, give me a 1 from YouTube and a 2 from Facebook, but the sprinkler system got me all over and it scared me. First time it got me, second time I moved away and it got me again, and the water drop hit the end button. I didn't hit the end button, the water drop hit the end button. Thank you. I think I'm in a dry place. I hope I'm in a dry place, but when y'all get in here from Facebook, tap back in with me. So basically, I have a sister. She's single. She's been single for 3 years. Been celibate for 3 years. She has her own everything. And we talk. And there's a few other women that talk to me, and they're saying the same thing. They saying that it seemed like, they'll get one date up out of a man, and it don't go no farther. And I'm trying to figure out, what is that? What is that? Why are men afraid to be in a committed relationship? So that leads me to start thinking. Okay, so that leads me to think. And I'm wondering, could it be the music? And when I say the music, this is what I mean when I say the music. Just being basically caught up in the society. When I say the society, the culture where we're at today. The women that's making music, the Sexy Reds, the Lottos, the Glorillas. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not caught up in all of that. I'm not caught up in what social media is saying. But a lot of men, a lot of people are. A lot of people, men, women, they hang out at clubs. So that means that a lot of these men, they're wrapped up in what the music is saying, what social media is saying. So I think that can be making men afraid to commit, if that makes sense. That can be making men afraid to commit because they think what Glorilla say, that's what's true, that's what's out here. They think because of what Sexy Red say, that's what's out here. The rappers, don't trust these hoes. Chris Brown. These just ain't loyal. So with all of that being said, if I was a person that was in my clubbing days, going out, clubbing, doing everything that I used to do, I have to be honest with you. If that was my mindset, I probably wouldn't trust women like that either. I probably would be afraid to commit. Then it also leads me to another possibility that it can be, maybe it's too easy these days. Maybe it's too easy. Men figured out that, okay, wow, it's a shortage on good men. And even if a woman think that we're a good man, even if a woman think that we're a man with some substance, a man that has something going on for ourselves, it's a shortage of those kind of men. And the men are probably just taking advantage of that. It's too easy to play. The man is, women are accepting just friends with benefits. A lot of women are accepting that because they basically don't have a choice. So man is playing right into that. And I'm trying to think, honestly, trying to figure out what it is, because the type of man that I am today, And some of the men that I know today that's not caught up in this social media, that's not caught up in this culture that we've developed, they would appreciate a woman like my sister. They would appreciate a woman like my sister. And I say this not to be bragging on my sister, not to be bragging, but she's a hell of a woman. She's 55, can easily pass for 35, 40, very easily. Like I say, own her own home, got a great job, smart, don't club, don't drink, don't smoke, may have a glass of wine if she's out on a date. But she's you know what y'all call red bones. You know what the fellas say red bones are. You know, she bright yellow, a gym rat, what man looking for. And my sister gave this guy a chance. And when I say this guy, I'm talking about a guy that is normally not the typical man that my sister would date, okay? He tried to say something to her. She spoke back and gave him her number, told him to text her. And he didn't even make it to the first date before he lied. And she said he was saying everything. She told me everything he was saying. I said, wow, that sounds like something that I would say if I was like really trying to make a woman believe me and let a woman know that I'm serious about her. I say these things as well. You know, I would say these things. So I say, sis, he's saying all the right things. He's saying all the right things. This guy may be serious and trying to let you know that, you know, he willing to give you his all. But he didn't even make it to the first date. It's like he lied. He lied. I lost my phone. Didn't call her for about 3 days since Saturday. And he finally called today. I lost my phone. I'm calling you from my watch. I'm like, okay, I don't believe that, sis. That sounds like a lie I would tell if I faked a woman out. That's a lie that I would tell. And I have to be honest. You know, I try to live an honest life nowadays. I live a pretty honest life. You know, I'm trying my best to set an example for my kids. You know, and I'm being honest. I'm just setting a great example for my kids. And I'm like, that's something that I would have said if I was out here playing. I say maybe he felt like he was in over his head dating you. Maybe he didn't believe, maybe he thought you wanted money from him because you look so nice and, you know, it seemed like you a woman of high standards. So maybe he maybe he was afraid, you know, low self-esteem. Some men can have low self-esteem when it comes to a woman that's about something, a woman that has it going on for herself. A lot of us men, we can have low self-esteem, like we can really battle with self-esteem issues. And, you know, maybe that was the case. But like I said, I have a sister that's amazing, that's beautiful. You know, and men can be the judge of that, but I just can't figure it out. Why do men seem like they're playing games? And it has to be one of the things that I said. It has to be one of the things that I said. Either they are it's too easy, or they have their confidence is bad, low self-esteem. When it comes to a woman with substance, they can have confidence problems, self-esteem problems. You know, and it's not just my sister, even my lady sister. Another woman, beautiful woman, got it going on her everything, great job, but what's going on with our men? What's going on with the men today? And I'm telling you, it have to be, thank you. I appreciate you, Paul. I appreciate you for listening, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. But it have to be one of the things that I said. The man today, they feel like it's a shortage on women. On men. It's a shortage on good men with substance. So they're playing the field. They're having fun. They're having their cake and eating it too, because a lot of the women are settling for friends with benefits because it's a shortage on good men, stand-up men. So maybe that can be it. Maybe it can be the men are dealing with trust issues. Men are afraid to trust because they're caught up in a culture, the made-up culture that these just ain't loyal. It could be all of these things. It could be all of these things. Thank you. I appreciate that, CJ. Thank you. But it could be all of these things. I really mean that. It could be all of these things. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. If y'all have like maybe reasons why men seem like they're afraid to commit, but I think it could be cultural trust. It could be a lot of men deal with self-esteem, low confidence when it comes to a woman with substance. A lot of men can be like, okay, wow, we have an up on the women. These women know that it ain't a lot of good men out here. So if a man just playing his cards right, if that makes sense. Some men don't even have to be a good man. Some men can be a great liar or somebody that know how to play their cards right. So a lot of men know that if I know how to play my cards right with these women today, I can get whatever I want because the women know that it's a shortage on good men. But I don't know. I think that, what go around, come around. I played the game when I was younger. I played the field when I was younger, in my younger years. So I had my fun. I had my cake. I had all the bread. So I'm at that age where you want to just settle down. You want something solid. You want something solid. You're trying to keep it a buck with these women today. And that's where I'm at. But some men probably was squares, lames, didn't have much when they were younger or didn't feel like they had the look. Or maybe a lot of women turned them down when they were younger in high school. A lot of women weren't really giving them the time of the day. But now that women see that, okay, wow, it's a shortage on men. The women got us 3-1. So, man, we better scoop up whatever we can get. So, and the man know this. So those men that's considered, quote unquote, good men today, maybe they want to play a game now with you women, because when they was trying to get at you guys, at you ladies, when they was trying to get at the ladies probably wasn't giving them a chance. The lady didn't give them the time of the day. And that can be it. It can be all kind of things, but I think it's time for like some reassurance. It's time to reassure women, or it's time for the women to reassure men that, it ain't that easy. We're not that easy. We're not gonna lower our standards because good men ain't out there. Do that make you a good man if you say, you know what, I know what's going on. I know how the culture is. I know what the women thinking. I know they think that good men is hard to find. So when they find us, they're going to be desperate. So maybe it's time for women to stand on their standards. Your standards, women. Don't lower your standards. Don't make a man feel like you're desperate. Because sometimes rejection is God's protection. Women, do you hear me? Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Maybe God protecting you from the heartache. Broken heart, that hurts. That hurts. And women, they put their emotions all the way in before men. It's hard for a man to put his emotions all the way in, but when we do, the woman does have security, comfort, leadership. She have all of that. So, but the women put that in first. And maybe God is just protecting you, ladies. Maybe God is just protecting you. That's a good way to look at it. Don't look at it, don't give up. Don't give up, ladies. Don't give up on men. But raise the bar for men. Raise the bar. If most women about something, raise the bar. And yeah, probably back then, you probably was being a little tougher on a guy that wasn't so easy on the face, a guy that wasn't in a popular crowd. And now, the nerds, they became what's what. The nerds that y'all didn't want back in the days, they took care of their business, and now they're the bosses. They're the owners of these businesses. And now these are the ones that y'all are looking for. Maybe y'all have to reassure them. Reassure them, that wasn't me. Yes, maybe you did get played like that. Maybe women did treat you like that, but that wasn't me. That wasn't who I was, if that makes sense. That's not who I was. And stand strong. Stand 10 toes down, ladies. Stand 10 toes down. It's good men out there. Don't give up. Don't give up on men. The moment you give up, that's when you really gonna get a overload of men that's not anything, don't have no value, no substance when you decide to give up. So don't give up. Like, for real, don't give up. You will find a good man, a great man, because great men are out here. But that's what I wanted to talk about, because I'm hearing it from different women. I'm hearing it from different women that it seems that men are afraid to commit. Men are afraid to commit. And I think about the situation that my sister said, right? Even the big men, men that body is not in shape, but they may have a decent job, they may own their own house, but they ain't so easy on the face, out of shape. Even they know, even those men know that, man, we have an up right now. We have an up right now. The women know that it's hard to find a good man. So even they, floating right now. They head in the sky. They head big right now. So it could be several different things. But I just want to tell my sister, I want to tell my sister-in-law, I want to say, it's a good man out there. It's a good man out there. Be patient, stand firm, keep 10 toes down, don't give in, don't settle, and just continue to be a smooth sister. Just continue to be a smooth sister, a sister that know who she is, a sister that know where she's going, a sister that believes in herself. Just be that person. Just be that person. Continue to be that person. And don't fold. Don't fold, because it's a good man out there just for you. I mean it. It's a good man out there just for you. And I want to say to my fellas, if this is what y'all filling y'all head with, the sexy red songs, all the songs at the club, Bees ain't nothing. These women ain't nothing. If that's what you fill in your head with, you're going to continue to have trust issues. You're going to continue to have trust issues. Now, if that's what you fill in your head with, when you're ready, when you all played out, when you done played till you can't play no more and you ready for a real woman, what you put out will come back. What you put out will come back. Only certain people have favor. Only certain men, certain women have like that favor. And when I say that favor, I mean the favor where, you know how sometimes they say you run into a real good friend maybe once, if you're lucky maybe twice. Maybe if you're a great person, you may be lucky to run across that good woman twice. You may be lucky. But playing that game right now, stop feeding your brain with this new culture music, with the reality shows, with the social media. Stop feeding your brain this, because it's gonna make you have difficult times to trust. And you probably wondering why you feeling like this, and you're not even aware. To be aware is to be alive. You're not even aware that the reason why you don't trust, the reason why you're playing games like this is because where you're hanging out at, what you're listening to, what you done got your mind caught up in. You know, we all survive amongst this culture, but you can't get entangled, if that makes sense. You can't get caught up in it, because the moment you get caught up in it, you are part of it. The moment you get caught up in it, you are of it. You're of it, and you're gonna act as such. What I mean by act as such, you're gonna do the things that you're doing right now that has these women saying that men are afraid to commit. Men are playing games. It's shit in a dating pool. That's what have women saying these things, because a lot of men is caught up in this culture. A lot of men been hooked by this culture, by this music. And it's not good. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for society. It's not healthy for our kids. When you think about the bigger picture of it, our kids finding themselves in broken families because you don't trust the mom, but you laid down with her. You had a baby by her because you slept with her a couple times. You liked the coochie, but you was playing games, and then she caught you, and now she left you, but she left herself with a broken family. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of these broken families is coming about, because a lot of men, you know, it's easy for us. The women making it easy for us, and they get in these friendships, having sex, going raw, having a baby, then getting caught up, playing a game, good pretenders, good representatives, you know. And so I just want to say, fellas, let's get it together. You know, let's get it together. And ladies, reassure the man that, you know, he's wanted, he's valued, he's loved. Reassure him that. Reassure him that he can trust. Reassure him that you're not like the ones that he see at the clubs. Just trust me, we need reassurance. The good man needs reassurance. Reassure that good man, that nerd that once was, but now he's the cool guy because he's focused in high school and y'all didn't pay him no attention. Reassure him that that wasn't you. You understand me? And I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm really trying to give y'all some answers. But we need assurance. And fellas, it's time to stop playing games. It's time to stop playing games, because we're creating broken homes. We're creating broken homes, and it all starts at home. And if the home is broken, our generations to come is going to be broken. Our generations to come is going to follow their role models. And 9 times out of 10, for the little fellas, the dad going to be the role model. The women, the mom going to be the role model for the little baby girls. So they see broken homes growing up. Some of them hit the apple and roll away from the tree and want to be different, want to be better. But a lot of them fall from the tree and they be exactly like their parent. So trust me, it's a thin line. It's eggshells, it's thin ice. So we have to be careful. If we want to see a better society, if we want to see ourselves off of the bottom, if we want to get off the bottom, we have to stop playing games with ourselves first. Stop playing games with ourselves. Be very conscious of what you're putting in your body. And when I say your body, I mean your temple, your brain. Be very conscious of the music that you're listening to, the clubs that you're going to, the people that you're around, what your friends talking about. If your friends keep telling you that you can't trust these hoes and these hoes ain't loyal, if your friends saying these things, you're going to believe these things. It's that simple. It don't take rocket science to figure it out. It's that simple. If all your friends live this particular lifestyle, you're going to follow that. You're going to follow that. So let's step our game up. Ladies, don't fall. Stand 10 toes down. Make men step up to the plate, even though it's hard. Hold on, hang in there, ladies. And make us men step up. If all the ladies literally want a strong, solid nerd, I'm gonna say it like it is. It's all the ladies stop giving in, stop settling, and they want a strong man, a man that's good with their hands, a man that's honest, and they stop settling. Guess what? The man gonna be forced to step up. The man gonna be forced to step up. So stand 10 toes down, ladies, okay? Please stand 10 toes down. Hey, sis, when you hear this, or if you're listening to this, stand 10 toes down. Don't give up. Don't believe that something's wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just a good, strong-ass woman. You're just a good, strong-ass woman. And a lot of men are intimidated. A lot of men have these issues that I explained throughout this video. That's what they're dealing with, but you just got to assure them that's not who I am. You have to assure them that's not who I am. So stand 10 toes down, sis. Ladies, stand 10 toes down. Don't settle. Don't settle. And the man will step up. Men want kids. Men want a family eventually. They want kids, they want a family eventually. In order to have that kid, in order to have that family, they have to get with that woman. Are y'all feeling me? They have to get with that woman. So stand your ground. And don't give up, but be patient. And remember, like I said, rejection sometimes is God's protection. Rejection is God's protection. So just stand on your business, keep doing what you're doing, and it'll come. I promise you, it'll come. It'll come. I mean it, it'll come. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Dysfunctional Conversations. This is just a conversation I'm having with women right now. Stand your ground. Y'all join me tonight. I have a lot of questions from women that's been asking questions. Tonight, join me, I would say at around East Coast time, about 7. Central time, about 6. West Coast time, at about 4:30. Tune in to Ask Uncle T from the V. Tune in to Ask Uncle T from the V. Okay? It's a very interactive broadcast. So I'm expecting y'all to get in here, chime in with the chat. Let me know what y'all think about my answers. If y'all have questions, submit y'all questions. Okay? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure if y'all like the video, don't hesitate to give a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell and hit all so you don't miss this content when I drop my content. If you don't like my content, don't feel bad to give me a thumbs down. It's okay. Let me know what I can do better. Let me know how I can make my content better, and I will step it up. Okay? Because my aim is always to please my audience. That's my aim. Always to please my audience. I thank y'all. Until next time, later on.